Playing for Time is a memoir by Fania Fénelon, first published in 1976 and reissued in 1997. It recounts her harrowing survival of the Holocaust as a member of the orchestra at Auschwitz. Upon its release, the book garnered widespread acclaim and was adapted into a film, though the adaptation received mixed reviews. Before her imprisonment, Fenelon was a secret resistance member, a Jewish singer in a Parisian cabaret, and one of the few survivors who provides a rare perspective on life in a concentration camp. The narrative begins with Fania attempting to play the piano despite being on the brink of death from starvation and dehydration. In vivid and unsettling detail, she recalls the pain in her emaciated fingers, resorting to drinking her own urine, and the overwhelming silence that follows her music. She's unsure whether this moment is reality or fantasy until a BBC reporter hands her a microphone, marking the moment of liberation. The story then shifts back to Fania's arrival at Birkenau, the extermination camp within Auschwitz. Initially told they would be sent to a work camp, Fania and others soon realize the grim reality of their fate as they witness the horrifying conditions. Fenelon describes the brutal stripping, shaving, and tattooing, the soul-crushing realization that they are no longer seen as human beings by their captors. Amidst this suffering, she finds a friend, Clara, and they cling to each other as they navigate the grim uncertainty of their new lives. They share a dormitory with hundreds of other women, where survival becomes the only priority. Fania observes the deception of the SS, who use Red Cross-like vans to trick prisoners into thinking they are safe, only to lead them to death. In January 1944, Fania takes a bold step and requests to join the camp orchestra, a rare opportunity for survival. Being a musician is one of the few ways prisoners can hope to remain alive, as their role as entertainers may spare them from death. Fania almost misses her chance, but when she hears a call for musicians, she risks speaking out of turn and offers herself for the orchestra, marking a pivotal moment in her survival. One of the most surprising aspects of life in the camp is how the prisoners treat one another. Fania describes a brutal survival of the fittest mentality, where the stronger prisoners dominate the weaker ones. There's no sense of solidarity or community, likely because the overwhelming fear leaves everyone focused solely on their own survival. However, Fania recognizes that Clara can sing and desperately pleads for her to join the orchestra as well. While life in the orchestra is far from glamorous, it does come with certain privileges, such as better clothing and access to toilet facilities. Their role is to please the SS, playing marching music for the work gangs and welcoming music for newly arrived prisoners. Fania speaks of a clear hierarchy within the orchestra, with the first violinist at the top and herself farther down the ranks as she tries to find her place among them. She describes the constant dread of disappointing the SS and being chosen for execution. Fania doesn't remember the orchestra members fondly. She recounts how the leader abuses her power, tormenting the other prisoners. In one instance, she even saves a toddler from execution out of boredom and the desire to have someone to boss around for a few days, only to later hand the boy over to the SS to die. She shares these moments with unsettling honesty, never shying away from the brutal truths of her experience. Fania also opens up about the circumstances leading to her arrest. In 1943, her cover as a member of the French resistance is blown when the Germans discover her father, Jules Goldstein, is Jewish. Fania doesn't deny it because, if she must die at the hands of the Germans, she wants to die as a Jew. Inside the camp, politics play a significant role in shaping the prisoners' lives. Jews from all over Europe are crammed into one place, with differing ideologies that further prevent them from uniting. This division, along with the overwhelming fear and trauma, makes it almost impossible for prisoners to find solidarity. Fania's memoir offers an unflinching look at the hopelessness and brutality of life in a concentration camp. The abuse she and others endure at the hands of the SS is relentless, and daily life as an orchestra girl is devoid of dignity. Music, far from offering comfort, is weaponized to mask the horrors of the camp and hide the truth of what is really happening to the people within it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.